What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Wednesday show. To the left of me, I got my boy,
Gone with Gonzo.
Sir Tide.
and it's your boy Grim. What up? So, what's up, guys? How'd you guys' weekend go?
Pretty freaking crazy. Pretty freaking crazy.
Yeah, let you tell it, huh?
Yeah, I will admit it. But Gone with Gonzo, anything crazy happen for yours?
Probably not as crazy as your guys'. I went to... I guess I did have somewhat of a busier weekend since it was my birthday weekend. And
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy late birthday.
Late birthday, yes. Late
Happy
birthday.
birthday, homeboy.
For me?
Happy birthday, homie.
For me?
If you know, you know.
If you don't, you know.
You should have been in the background like, yeah.
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 Well, I've only seen the movie once. So.
But yeah, anyway, so Friday was Friday, my first paycheck from the new job, so that was pretty tight. And we do at my work, they do this thing, it's called like, I don't know what the hell they want to call it. It's like a get together once a month. They get all the employees together to boost morale is what they call it. They'll take us to like go bowling or go to the arcade or go to a baseball game.
I appreciate jobs that do shit like that, dude.
Yeah,
That
for
is
sure.
tight.
So it turned out it was the Employee Appreciation Month, so they gave everybody little trinkets and stuff like that. People that were there for under a year, they got a free double insulated stainless steel water bottle, and then like people that were there for over a year got a letter, and then like this person was there for 5 years, so they gave her a plaque, and it was just kind of a way for them to appreciate us. And we went to eat at the Flying Tortilla.
Flying tortilla.
I was gonna say the Flying Tortilla.
The flying tortilla.
How was it?
It wasn't ass, but it wasn't good. Like we
So
already
mid.
had, it was mid. Yeah, we already all had the assumption that it wasn't like the greatest place, but it was okay. I had like a open face smothered burger with like fries and stuff out, because that's my go-to. If you fuck up a burger, what the hell's the matter with you?
Yeah.
You know
Honestly,
what I'm
man,
saying?
yeah, it takes a real genius to
Takes a-
fuck up a burger.
There you go.
Unless you go to,
Exactly.
like- Unless you go to like a Mexican joint though, like Spanish food and stuff, like, are you really gonna order a burger there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to them it's the same thing.
Well-
It's like you can't fuck up a taco. It's like I
Yeah.
fucked up a taco. I can't lie.
But even at that, like, they had more of a variety of like lunch items. They had like Reuben sandwiches and like
It's
these
easy to fuck up a
barbecue
Reuben.
Yeah.
It's hard to find
Absolutely.
a good Reuben. That is
But they
one
had
of my
stuff
favorite
like that. They
sandwiches.
had like turkey clubs and just like they did a bunch of variety of breakfast and stuff like that too. So that's how we spent Friday. And then my friend wanted me to go to a concert. Incubus. They went to Incubus.
No way. I would have loved to.
He
go to
wanted me to go to
I didn't know.
Incubus, but that meant I would have done Friday, Saturday, and Sunday 3 concerts in a row, and then go to work on Monday. I was like, no, dude, I can't do that.
What's that one song by them?
Drive.
No, wish you were here. No, fuck, how does it go?
I wish you were here. Yeah, that's one of their songs.
Yeah. Bet they were singing that just for you, huh?
Probably. But I knew I could tell that my homie really wanted to go to it,
I wanted
because
to go.
he kept saying, my brother's going, maybe we should go, let's go to it. And I'm like, you want to go to it. I told him, you want to go to it, so you go, have fun, don't even try to don't try to put me into it. You do something for yourself for once is basically what I told him. And he was kind of on the fence about it too, but then he finally did go. And the next day he's like, yeah, you're right, I should have just listened to you from the beginning and just gone without having to worry about anything, because I had a good ass time. I'm like, fuck yeah. And what else? Saturday I went to see Metalachi for the 3rd time, and you guys didn't.
I've never seen them.
Never
Yeah,
seen them,
we
We're
talked
supposed to,
about-
I almost did.
Yeah, we talked about it last week as to what happened
Yeah.
when they were here, but this time I went.
Go
again.
peep that if you
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go check it out of you so you can know what we were talking about. But yeah, I was at Sister Bar, which is down on Central, and it kind of bugged me a bit because we paid for our tickets in advance, but we got there early, like about 7 was supposed to be the door time. We got there maybe 5 or 10 minutes before. They let us in, and they're like, yeah, they're gonna start asking for the admission to go in a little bit or whatever. So like, cool. Went in there. I played pinball for a bit. Carla got a beer and this, that, or the other. We just sat there from about 7 till like 9:30, bro. And they did not get on stage till 9:30 when the original advertisement said the show was from 7 to 10, but they didn't get on stage till about 9:30, and then the show ended at about 10:30ish.
No way, it still ended around the same time. That's
It ended a little later.
Is that why it was free when we went?
I mean, that's the thing too, though, was that we got there so early. They never asked us for for our names on the will call, so we technically got in for free.
Oh, okay.
That
That's
kind of
pretty tight, I guess.
I lost.
I mean, you get what you pay for.
Yeah, I mean, I paid for it either way, but like I technically could have gone in for free instead of paying the $40 we did ahead of time. But other than that, it's whatever, you know. But
I was 50, bro.
50 was tight. I'll get to 50 now.
G-Unit.
G-Unit.
Look at that. He rubs
we
the
the
wrong
shit.
unit.
We integrate the drama puppet with a but.
This guy tells me, he's like, well, who actually likes his music? I was like, dude, a lot of
A
people
lot of
do.
fucking people, bro. It
I
wasn't
know,
as
it's not
packed
my
as
style.
it wasn't as packed as Snoop Dogg and Wiz were. But it was
Oh,
pretty
of course.
packed, dog. But yeah, so we went to Metalachi, and it was a group of dude. I swear to God, this crowd of people could have been like our parents and stuff like that. Was the age they were at. And there were some younger people like weaved in the crowd, like me, Carla, and like a few other people here and there. But for the most part, it was all older people because we were at a bar down on Central,
Yeah.
and a fucking fight breaks out.
Nice.
Tight.
Nice.
Who would have
Nice.
figured, right? It was like some bigger
I
dude.
mean,
Yeah.
In my experience, every metal
in Albuquerque.
every
yeah.
Metalachi concert I've been
happens
to.
in Budke, but yeah, it was like some dude was just like recording, and he was like bumping into all kinds of people, mostly girls and stuff.
All
And,
pedos already.
yeah, and there was this like other balded dude with like a red hat on, and he kept saying like, "Yo, bro, like chill out. You know, you're bumping everyone. You know, you stay in your own lane." And he would always be like, "Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?" And at one point, I swear, the taller dude grabbed the bald guy's hat and just threw it behind him in the crowd. So the bald guy was looking around for his fucking hat and shit. And then I think when he finally found his hat, they kind of like
Started
tussled.
smashing up.
Yeah. So I was like, damn it. Fucking Albuquerque, man.
Speaking of getting pedos, you want to talk
Speaking
about
of
what
getting
you did?
pedals, yeah, let's go. Let's get into that. So, I meet this guy up there in Albuquerque. He got an Airbnb for us because we're gonna go to Dirty Bourbon again, right? And the first thing that happens when I show up, right? I decide because we always pregame before we go in, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I had bought me a pint of Captain before I had come up. I didn't drink it until I had parked my vehicle, and I take a shot or two before I go inside. As soon as this guy opens the door, I can tell he's fucking buzzed. I can tell he's buzzing.
So you guys met up? You guys didn't go up together?
No, because I
Yeah.
was slacking. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was
So-
slow poking my ass.
Check-in time for like most Airbnbs, it varies or whatever, but it was this one was 2:00. So I left work early or whatever, and I got up like 5 after 2. You know what I mean? I checked in, fucking picked out the room I wanted right away. You know what I mean? This guy's like, yeah, I'll be right up. I was like, all right, cool. The other homie that we invited, he's like, yeah, I'll be right up in like around 4 or 5. I was like, oh, all right, cool, whatever. And I waited on them, to be fair, to pregame. Well, the other homie, because this guy still showed up a little late.
Of course.
So
Thank you.
I basically just chilled. I was binge watching Sons of Anarchy for a little bit there. I was trying to finish it.
Show's lit.
I had seen it before or whatever, but it's been a while.
Yeah, it's
Probably
a
when
show.
it first aired. You know what I
15
mean?
years ago, yeah. When it first came out.
Yeah. So, anyways, I finished watching like the last 2 episodes while I was waiting on these guys or whatever, and I was like, damn, I could have done this shit at home for free.
Word.
So I call up the homie. I'm like, hey, where you at? He's like, oh, I'm gonna be leaving Santa Fe because he lives in one of the other dude that I invited lives in Santa Fe or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I'll be up there or whatever. He's like, I invited a couple of friends over. I was like, yeah, that's cool, dude. Like I put down for 6 guests at least, you know what I mean, just in case. But like if it's a bunch of dudes, bro, I don't want them staying here, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just there kicking back, watching YouTube and stuff, shooting the shit. Messaging the few people I do know in Albuquerque, inviting them out, you know what I mean? Making plans. So this guy shows up or whatever. I kind of was already pretty buzzed by then. I had a few beers, had a couple shots, you know what I mean? But I'll let you tell it from your
So
perspective.
as soon as I fucking knock on the door, this guy opens it. He fucks up our handshake. I'm like, oh, we're not gonna fix it. Well, here we are. So
Well, here we are.
My bad.
so I'm like, I bet. So this guy's buzzed. So I walk in, and he introduces me to Homeboy and his homegirl, and we say what's up, whatever. He shows me my room, and right away, so you want a shot? And mind you, again, I just took like a shot or two right before I walked in. I was like, you know what? We're pre-gaming. Fuck it. Give me a shot. So I get a shot. A little bit past, not even like 15, 20 minutes. Are we going to take another one or what? fuck it, dude. You know what? We're pre-gaming, whatever. So I'm like about 4 shots in right now. And his homeboy pulls out some joints. So we start smoking. And we're outside for a bit. And it like hits me out of nowhere, dude. All the shots just all hit me at once.
Everything.
You got all flustered, dude.
Bro, my face felt hot. My ears got all red. I feel like, bro, it just hit me. I was like, oh shit, I'm fucked up already. I'm like, I just got here. I'm like, I don't think I've even been here an hour yet, and I'm already fucked up.
Hey, so why were you late again?
So I was late because shout out to Jerry. Thank you for watching the podcast.
Yeah. Facts.
I stopped by Jerry's to go hang out, and but I was like, oh, let's go hang out, right? And he's like, well.
Do you know how that goes when you end up at his place?
Yeah, you're there for about 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah. So this time he tells me, he's like, all right, I'm leaving Poake. That was around like maybe 2:30 or something like that. 2:30. He's like, all right, I'm leaving Poake. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, whatever. Give him like about another 45 minutes plus for him to get home because he lives on the other side of fucking the world. And
how long did you wait? Like 90 minutes?
So by the time I get to his house, by the time that I'm leaving his house, let's get to that. When I leave his house, it's
already dark.
5:00.
What time did you get there at?
I got to his house around like 4:30. I tried to make it very brief, dude, because I was already freaking late. I was already late. It was like 4:30 when I was at his house. Literally, he just let me in, and this guy calls me, and I'm like, fuck. And Jerry hears the conversation, dude, and he feels bad.
He knew you were pressed for time, essentially.
Yeah, and he's like, thank you for waiting for me, dude. Thank you for waiting for me. I'm like, yeah, dude, no problem. I'm like, boys, whatever. But I'm like, I gotta go. I'm like, I got to go. Yeah, so as soon as I got that stuff, man, I got out of there, and I just headed straight to Albuquerque. Well, actually, I stopped at the gas station. But
with it, essentially you were there about around 7.
Mm-hmm. I flew up there, bro. I flew up there.
Yeah, because I called him like 4:45. I'm like, I was like just checking in. You know what I mean? He said he was already leaving town. I was like, you good though? Like, where you at? He's like, I'm still in town, bro. Sorry, I'm slacking. I'm like, this fucking guy, bro. So I was like, whatever.
It was a weekend, bro.
Yeah, so
don't get popped until like 10.
Yeah. So,
you got kicked out.
Speaking about 10:00. So we go. So we get a lift, right? And that's how we got to DB. That's how we got to the Dirty Bourbon. And we're having a cool conversation with the driver. He was pretty chill. He's like, I was like, this is the part that made me laugh. I was like, you from here? Because I knew damn well he wasn't, bro. I could tell the way he is, man. He reminds me of like my cousins from Texas. I knew it, dude. I knew it. He reminds me of my cousins from Texas. And I was like, you from here? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, man. I don't remember how the conversation exactly went, but it was something about, I hate Texas drivers, bro. I hate Texas plates. That's what I brought up. I'm like, because they drive like ass. And he's like, well, I'm actually from Texas. I'm like, I knew it.
He told us where he was born, like somewhere near Corpus Christi or whatever, and he was born like a couple of years either before or during something like that.
Holy fuck, so this is an older dude?
He is an older head.
So I started laughing, dude, and I like said it out loud. I was like, so Fortunate Son just plays in your head over and over again.
He just like, kind of. Yeah, he's like, just played it off. I'm like, it's a joke, bro, laugh. Anyway,
so,
I'm on some wild shit, dog.
He's not even like playing no music or nothing, you know what I mean? So
it's quiet as hell. Yeah,
quiet as hell.
Me and this guy were like the noise of the car,
just trying to keep conversation going or whatever. And this fucking asshole here, he's like, "Let's who gets kicked out first tonight," or
I
what?
didn't think that's where this. Yeah, I didn't think that's what was actually gonna end up happening.
I was like, no, dude. I was like, none of that. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna close it down tonight. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get to a little bit later how it's not completely my fault, but we'll get to that here in a
bit.
It's my fault.
Most your fault.
Mostly, but let's we'll get to it here in a bit. So we get to Dirty Bourbon, we check in, whatever, and this is both of the new guys, the two that we're with. It's both of their first time at Dirty Bourbon, right?
In a while.
In a long time. And
one of the chick that was there with us or whatever, she was what, like a couple years older than us.
Oh, was she? I didn't
older?
know. I have no idea how old she was.
She was in her 30s.
Oh, was she really?
She told me she graduated 2012. So what's that?
That's as old as my cousin Keisha.
That's 30.
30? Yeah, okay, yeah. I had to do fast math. I'm like, fuck. I don't know.
Because I'm 2013.
2 plus 2, that's 4.
Okay,
minus 1, that's 3. Quick math.
Whatever. So yeah, we get in, and I told everybody, I was like, I'll get you guys' covers. You know what I mean? It was my idea to invite you guys out or whatever.
How much was the cover? Like $5?
That night, I don't even know how much it was that night to remember.
45, so it was 15 a piece. Because it was actually a good dude that was actually gonna be playing that night.
Oh, okay.
That I didn't get to see.
That's if it was 15 a piece. There's 4 of us. No.
Oh wait, never mind. It was whatever. 45 divided by 4 is. I'm not trying to do the math.
About
$11.
Like
11 and a quarter. 11.25.
Weird cover.
Weird cover, yeah. So right away I'm like, hey, let's go to the bar, let's get a drink or whatever. And the homie that was with us, he's like, oh, I'll buy first round. I was like, all right, cool.
Is that the only round he bought?
I don't remember.
No, it's not the only round he bought, actually.
There you go.
So he bought us a round. He had a beer. Me and this guy had a shot of what we were drinking at the Airbnb, Buffalo Trace.
Smooth,
the chick that was with us, she was drinking tequila. So we take our shots or whatever. This guy gets our beer, and they're like, where do you guys normally chill at? And I'm like, we normally chill right here. They're like, can we get a table? I was like, no, the tables are reserved. You got to buy the tables in advance there. You know what I mean? The ones right here, anyways. I don't know about the ones on the other side, but when they have like I guess like a big name, a big entertainer for the night, you know what I mean? Like it was that night that we went. You got to buy the table in advance. Well, anyways, we're chilling on the row where we normally hang out at. And we're just there talking about something or whatever, and they're going on about their conversation. Well, the homie puts his beer down on the ledge. Keep in mind, we're on a ramp, so it's at an incline already, right? The ramp.
Yeah.
But he's at the top where it's still leveled. He puts it on the edge like this, dude. Like only half his beer is sitting on the lip. Yeah. It fucking falls, spills all the beer, hits the dance floor.
The dance floor, bro. Right onto the dance floor.
And it was still slow that time. There was maybe like...
Yeah, there's like 2 people on the dance floor.
There's a couple.
Well, 2 couples.
Yeah, 2 couples on the dance floor. So right away, fucking... They're already watching our group, basically. You know
eyes
I mean?
on us, right quick.
Yeah. So they come, they clean it up or whatever. The homie's like, oh, I'm sorry or whatever. He's like... I didn't pay attention or whatever, and like I said, we were already buzzed by then. We had a few beers. I had a few shots before this guy showed up. Me and the homie, we had our few shots, few beers. So we're feeling pretty good. On top of the shot we just bought that we got there. So as the night goes on or whatever, they saw the pool table, so they decided to go play pool. And me and this guy, we stayed chilling there at the spot. You know, just
spotting.
Yeah, checking out peripherals, and it's still kind of slow. The night's still building up. You know what I mean? So we decided to go play pool with them. We're there shooting the shit. Me and this guy talking about the day and all this and that. You know what I mean? He's explaining to me why he was late, telling me all the details and whatnot. So we jump in. We start playing pool and all that stuff. We played teams, huh?
Yeah, we ended up playing teams.
Yeah, I don't even remember who won. It was you guys, huh?
Yeah, me and...
On that bullshit-ass lucky shot, huh? Hit what?
Yeah. Honestly,
this guy's a fucking pool shark. So after that, I was like, let's go. I'll buy a round now. So we went and bought a round or whatever. And same shit. Homie got a beer. We got 2 shots. The chick got a shot. And then the night started going on or whatever. And I told Drew, I was like, hey, there's that chick there. Go ask her to dance. And Drew's like, I'm not drunk enough yet.
Why you gotta be drunk?
Yeah, you did.
That tells you I was drunk enough.
And I was like, all right, bro. I was like, maybe not to this song, but next song. If you don't go, I'll go. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna show these little rookies how it's done. You know, as I'm walking towards her, another dude beats me to the punch. I'm like, son of a bitch. It's already slim pickings as is, and this guy has to go after that one. I was like, whatever. I ain't mad at it. The night goes on or whatever. We had a couple more shots. Me and this guy, huh? That's when me and him got alone because the other 2 took off.
They disappeared.
Yeah, so we had like another 2 more shots after that at the bar.
I really don't remember that.
So I called the homie or whatever because so the chick, she bought the ride there, the lift or whatever, right? All I had was cash on me. I didn't have money on my card till I found out later on that night. So I give homeboy a call or whatever. I'm like, hey, where you guys at? Like, you guys still here? He's like, oh yeah, we're at the new section. So they were doing like some remodeling to add on to it. It's called the Bourbon House or whatever. They serve food there and they have a bunch of other whiskeys and shit. So I was like, he's like, come over here. We have a table of 4. I was like, all right, cool. So we went to go check it out. They had to give us like a separate stamp to get in and out through there or whatever. I saw like some whiskeys that I've already had to begin with or whatever, but I wanted Drew to try them. I was like, he's like, I'll buy. I could tell Drew's already lit by this point. Yeah. He's like, I'll buy. I was like, dude, I'm not going to make you buy no expensive ass shot. Like, what they're charging for this shot, dude, I could buy the whole bottle. Yeah. He's like, no, dude, no, I got it. I was like, no.
Sounds
So-
like me.
We bought the first round. It was a $10 shot, so $20. You know what I mean? The next round, I got it. It was a little bit more pricey. That one was 25 or 30 a shot. And we take those two back to the table or whatever. No. So then this fucking asshole decides to buy a shot.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, dude, this one's a little pricey. Like, I was like, I'll buy it, dude. Like, don't worry about it. He's like, no, I'm good for it. I'm like, don't matter. Like, I'll get it. This one was the $40 shot. That's where that $80 receipt came from.
That's where that $80 receipt came from.
Yeah, so we have like 4 glasses at our table, four each. You know what I mean? I'm showing Drew here like the proper whiskey etiquette, how to drink and all that.
And I'm drunk.
And he's already lit. Yeah, the first one he sipped on or whatever. He's like, this is actually really good. I'm like, yeah. You see what the fuck I'm doing now, right? He's like, yeah. So he grabs the one whiskey that I was scared for him to take because it's 130 proof.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He fucking grabbed it and he just fucking slammed it like a shot.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, oh, what the fuck did you give me? That shit burns. Oh, he's here like holding onto his chest, dude. I could see his soul just leaving
My soul
him.
just gone, bro.
Yeah.
You saw Drew leave and word entered.
Yeah.
This is where word enters.
I was like, fuck. Yeah, I went to smell the glass and I was like, fuck. He slammed the one that was 130 proof.
Ooh.
So he got the other one that we had and it was like 120 proof, that other one. He just poured it in my glass and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're here to have a good time. So I slammed both of them. The one that I had, the 130 that he slammed, I drank a beer, slammed the other one, and I drank the other two or whatever. I had them try it or whatever. The chick ordered food. She ordered like a pizza and some like fries and shit. Like we had already ate on the way out. Did you eat? That's a no.
Wait, before ZTB? Yeah, I did actually. I stopped at McDonald's before I got up there. Yeah, I tried to fill my stomach because imagine if I didn't, yeah.
Okay, but
well, because we're always there till 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm like, let's stay there till 2 o'clock in the morning.
So, and during this whole time or whatever, the band that was playing that night started getting on stage and, it was starting to get pretty good. I started getting pretty, this guy don't remember.
I remember. I danced, though.
Yeah.
I was dancing, apparently.
Yeah.
I remember, I was telling this guy, I remember, like, In and Out. I don't remember who it was. I don't think I took Homegirl to dance. I didn't. Okay, no. So then, great. I feel better about this. There was like some girl that I had out there on the dance floor, bro. And she was a Beyblade. I remember I was just throwing her everywhere. She was spinning. She was having the time of her life. Yeah. I don't know who the hell she was though.
It was some little redhead. I actually got her number. That was the one that I fucking was showing you the messages the next day.
Who's this?
Yeah, I was like, fuck, my bad. I was already lit at this point. So we're there dancing or whatever. I look over at Homeboy and Homegirl, and like I even took Homegirl out to dance a few times or whatever. I told the other homeboy, I was like, hey, get out there. Now's your chance. You know what I mean? He's into it. Like, there's a bunch of cute chicks here. I tell homeboy or whatever, I'm like, hey, go. What do you mean? Doorknob.
Okay, sure. Whatever. I'll take it. Whatever. Only Chalo knows. Only Chalo knows what just happened. Only Chalo understands.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
So I told homeboy, I was like, get out there, dude. There's a bunch of cute chicks out there, whatever. One of the cuties that I was dancing with or whatever, that's the one that Drew was referencing, that he was spinning her around and all this and that. Got a few numbers or whatever, and I'm already pretty lit. This guy fucking walks up to me, let's go take a shot. Dude, he's swaying. He's already swaying.
You guys already drink all that alcohol.
Dude, yeah. He's already swaying standing. I'm like, Drew, are you sure you want to, dude? You're pretty lit. Fuck no, I'm trying to get fucked up. He tells me, I'm like, no, you're not.
No, I'm not. That's not me.
That was a word.
That was word for sure.
So we go to the bar, dude, and we buy another round or whatever. And I'm like, are you sure you want to take this shot? I'll be fine, don't worry. So he buys with his credit card or debit card, whatever, right? So the dude gives him the receipt to sign or whatever, and this fucking asshole signs his signature where the tip goes, right?
Oh yeah.
And the bartender looks at it, looks at him, looks at it. He's like, dude, he's like, what the fuck is this? He straight up tells him. And he's like, what are you doing? Like, how much are you trying to tip me? And Drew looks at me and the bartender, both in our eyes. $6.66. I said,
did I really, bro? I'm a badass.
So I was like,
I'm a badass.
I was like, this guy's such a fucking piece of shit.
I'm a menace, bro. No word is out for sure, man.
So the bartender tells me, he's like, dude, he's like, your friend is done. And I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, get him some water next round. Tell him to take a shot of that. I was like, all right, cool, I got you. Like, we take our shot, we throw it in the trash or whatever. Literally, dude, right after we took that shot, security walks up to us all nice and happy. And they're like, you guys got to go. This guy's a little too fucked up. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you think?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. So we came with 2 other friends. They bought the ride here, the lift or whatever. Is it okay if I go and grab them as we're walking out the door? You know what I mean? The dude looks at me straight up and he tells me, he's like, dude, you can actually stay. He's like, you don't seem that fucked up. Your friend, on the other hand, like, this dude's fucked up. Yeah, he's got to go. He's swaying fucking standing right here. Like, he's done.
At least I wasn't an asshole though, like I usually am about it. I politely got kicked out. I let them kick me out.
Yeah, like me in Texas.
Yeah, like him in Texas.
So I told the security guard let me in or whatever. I walked up to homeboy. I was like, hey, they just kicked Drew out. He's a little too fucked up. You guys can stay as long as you want. We'll find our ride back to the Airbnb. It's a 10-minute drive, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I looked it up on my map or whatever, because you know how it gives you the option to see how far it is walking or whatever. I did that. It was an hour and a half fucking walk from where we were.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And it was like 6 to 8 blocks over. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what the fuck? How is that fucking an hour walk? Like, get the fuck out of here. It should be a half-hour walk from here.
Yeah. That just makes sense with physics, honestly.
So, me and this guy, we start walking out or whatever. And he's like, fuck, dude. He's like, did we really just get kicked out? I was like, no, you got kicked out. You're a fucking asshole.
Damn.
He's like, fuck. He's like, I'm sorry, dude. So we started walking up the road or whatever. And I was like, I'm just talking shit, dude. It's all right. I wasn't going to leave you fucking out there. And that's when I told him, I was like, they were going to let me stay, dude. I'm not that asshole friend. You know what I mean?
Not that asshole friend.
So we walked up a couple blocks or whatever. And I'm in my boots, dog. I'm like, these fucking boots ain't made for walking. Let me tell you.
These boots are not made for walking.
So I looked at Drew and I was like, dude, I know you spent a lot of money, but do you have money on your card, dude? I will give you fucking cash right now. I'm not walking fucking no more.
Hey.
And he's like, I don't know, dude. I spent a lot of money. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right. So I went to check my my bank account or whatever. I had enough money, dude, in my bank account to catch us an Uber from where we were at to the fucking back to the Airbnb. I was like, tight, fuck yes. I'm like, Drew, we ain't walking no more. And that's when this guy had like a big old heart-to-heart, all drunk or whatever. He's like, dude,
again.
He's like, you should just beat me up, dude. I fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
There it starts again.
And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna hit you. Like, chill out, dude. Like, we're having a good time. Like, we're gonna go back to the Airbnb and we're gonna drink some more. We're gonna get fucked up. So the Uber driver picks us up or whatever, and it was some Cuban guy. And he's there talking to me. He's like talking to me in like fucking Spanglish, basically. You know what I mean? And me being all drunk for whatever reason, thinking I fucking speak Spanish all of a sudden. We're having a fucking conversation or whatever. And Drew's just fucking quiet in the back seat. I'm like, damn, I hope this guy didn't fucking throw up in his car or something.
Piss himself.
No, none of that.
None of that.
So we ended up getting back to the Airbnb. And that's when the homeboy called us. He's like, hey, where you guys at? And keep in mind, like, maybe about a half hour has already gone by, you know what I mean? Because we walked a good distance. And I was like, dude, we actually just got back to the Airbnb. Oh, okay, cool. We're catching a ride back now. We got some more beer. I'm like, all right, bet.
Yeah.
So this guy, he's like, I need to smoke, dude. I'm fucking...
Yeah, that sounds like me. That sounds like me.
And I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. Like, homeboy will be here. He has some joints or whatever. He's like, nah, bro, you're not hearing me out. I got weed, bro, but I don't have nothing to smoke it out of. I was like... I can give you a can if you want, bro. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I can't help you.
I kind of remembered the can being brought up, but I remembered none of this at all.
Yeah, so...
Not a single thing I remember of any of this.
We went back inside or whatever. I put him to sit down on the couch or whatever. He started eating some jerky and shit, trying to sober up, I guess.
Oh, so I did have some.
You did, now that I think about it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's when you disappeared on me. I don't know where the fuck you went. I guess you went looking for like your weed.
My weed?
Yeah, and all of a sudden, a pint of Captain Morgan just shows up out of nowhere.
All of this sounds like me.
It's already half gone.
Half gone?
Half gone. You fucking like slammed it between the time you were out in your truck to the door, I guess. Because when you came back, you're like, here, take a shot of this. And you're all wiping it from your mouth.
Oh, my God.
Fucking degenerate, dude. I'm there drinking a few beers or whatever. They show up. They're like, oh, let's go get something to eat or whatever. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We're in Burke, let's go for a walk. I'm too fucked up to drive. Let's go for a walk. No, let's go cruising, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's go cruising.
So the way the driveway was worked or whatever is like in a funky L shape. My homeboy was parked behind me. I was parked in the middle. Drew was parked in front of me. There's enough room for me to get out. Like there's a little stump right here, a little tree stump that I would have hit. For whatever reason, I didn't hit it. So I'm not saying I drove, but I got us there. We ended up going to Whataburger up the road. And we munched out or whatever. We came back. This is when I started fading out in and out of consciousness.
Oh no.
We parked the car. We all got back or whatever to the Airbnb. Went inside or whatever. This guy just fucking went off to bed. You know what I mean? He's done for the night.
Yep. I think I was done a long time ago.
Yeah. The other homeboy or whatever, me, him, and homegirl were there drinking or whatever. No, just listening to music. I hooked my phone up to the YouTube fucking TV or whatever, having a good time, drinking, all this and that. Homeboy's starting to get tired. He's like, oh, fuck. He's like, I'm gonna go lay down. Well, homegirl, I guess, I don't know, she wanted to stay partying with him. She kept on, no, wake up, let's take some shots. Like, she was about to pass out herself, dude, and these guys went outside to go smoke. That's when you went to bed.
That's when I went to bed.
And then, she was already getting ready to pass out too or whatever, and all of a sudden she gets this little burst of energy. Let's stay partying, let's stay fucking drinking. I'm like, hola vergo, I'm over here thinking this chick did some coke or something, you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck?
Got a whole bunch of energy out of nowhere.
Yeah. So after that, like I said, we stayed drinking. Homeboy, I had to end up taking him to bed. I had to walk him to bed, throw his big ass over my shoulder, walk him his happy ass to bed. Me and homegirl there chilling or whatever. And I guess I tried making a move on her. I don't fucking remember. I know for, I was already laying on the couch and shit, and we were talking about some bullshit or whatever. And I must have hit on her or something, and she's like, oh, I don't do that with just anybody. And I'm like, well, I'm not anybody. I'm Graham, what up?
I'm Graham, what up?
And she started going on a big old rant, dude. Oh, I don't hook up with just anybody, and blah, 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 this and that. And I just straight up got up, drank the rest of my beer, looked at her, and I was like, you have a good night. I'm going to bed.
You have a good night.
And that was that, dude.
That was that. Next morning, we all fucking woke up still at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, recovered. Not really.
Dude.
I was so fucking drunk still, dude. When we woke up, I was so drunk. I woke up to this guy, waking me up. He's like, no, you still got your boots on. I'm like,
yeah, he fucking...
I'm looking around, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
This guy just passed out, laid on top of the bed, passed the fuck out, didn't take off none of his clothes. He was just...
I was, as soon as my body touched those blankets, bro, I was done. I was in dreamland.
You still got that video that you took? How our two beds were perfectly fine. We looked at homeboys and his was fucking thrashed.
Oh, I think I put that on my story.
You didn't save it though?
On my story. Probably not.
Fuck, that was a good one. But it was funny, dude. So me and this guy just passed out. He passed out on top of his bed. I passed out on top of mine. Just
without his boots, though.
Yeah, I changed. I'm not a fucking savage.
Not a savage.
And we go and look at homeboy's bed. His was fucking thrashed, dude.
Yeah, the homeboy, the one. Yeah, his homeboy that he brought with us. His bed was torn up, bro. It was lived in.
Little Ricky.
Little Ricky. We're like, tell me you're a noob without telling me you're a noob.
Yeah. So we went to go play. The next morning, we went to go play at Roosevelt. We got through maybe hole 12.
Yeah, we got up to hole 12, I believe. No, we were at 9 because we were gonna.
We passed halftime.
Yeah.
Because we skimmed through it.
You're right. Yeah, we were at hole 12 then. Yeah, you're right. Hole 12 and. We were fucking dying, dude. We need to go get some breakfast. We needed to go get some breakfast.
So we go to an
IHOP
right up the road from there.
Mm-hmm.
This guy ordered a big old breakfast. I got the same thing as him, dude. I took 2 bites out of my fucking ham and I couldn't eat it, dude. I was like, no, dude, this is...
I ate a good amount of it. I didn't touch my pancakes. I ended up leaving them.
That was the only thing I took. Fucking fat boy tendencies. But, yeah, we walked over to the gas station, grabbed some water, dude, and fucking went to go try and play again, huh?
Yeah, we went to go finish the round. Well, technically we played more than 18 holes because we just basically restarted because Homeboy met us there. Yeah, Homeboy met us there that time, so we restarted the rounds. We got up to hole like on that one, or maybe that's the one we got up to hole 9 on. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one we got up to hole 9 on, and then called it a day. Went home and recovered, I guess, dude. Cause damn, I was dying that day. That day was dreadful.
It was.
But still got some rounds in. Or a round.
A round, yeah.
Got a round in.
Fuck.
I don't know. But
did you guys go and play before 50 Cent or no?
No, fuck no.
You guys just went straight to the concert, huh?
Yeah, John's like, why? No. He was just like, no. We're gonna go play around, get all stinky and sweaty. I'm gonna need a shower. Fuck that. So we just left.
that makes sense.
We left straight from here. We left from here, and then we went to Albuquerque. We hung out at the mall for a little bit. I met one of his new homies, so we played some pool at that round 1.
Mm.
And then we went to Chiba Hut, and we looked for a dispensary. Turns out they had just opened one literally across the street from
Chiba Hut's
Hut.
the weed sandwich
sub spot. Yeah.
sub spot. Yeah.
We went to the one that's next to Chipotle and the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it turns out they just opened. We were looking for a dispensary to find, stuff for the dispensary. There was one that across the street. Yeah.
Stuff for a dispensary.
From you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But turns out that spot had just opened that week. It was like their second or third day that they opened, so they had like a 20% off deal.
Nice.
I bought a cart and it was $20. I'm like, $20. What the fuck?
That's
We get it
nice.
like 60
That's
here
really
in
nice.
Espanola, bro. So I bought
75. Yeah.
Yeah,
something
so I
like
bought
that.
2 of them, and then they gave me a battery, and then the other homie bought some like terpy pens and stuff too, and then they gave him a battery too, and it was pretty tight. We gotta go check that out from now on. Whenever you stop at the dispensary in Albuquerque,
No,
That's
definitely.
gonna be that one. But yeah, we went to 50. It was fun, and it was actually a really early show. We got there we tried getting there on time or late, whatever. We don't care about. I forgot what's his name.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Birthday sex.
Going down on me.
Oh, is that who
That's
that
the
is?
same guy, yeah.
Oh.
He actually performed both those songs with 50 Cent. It was fucking
Tight.
funny.
Tight.
We got there right as Busta Rhymes was performing. As we were walking to the venue, we could hear Busta Rhymes like, "Y'all ready
Bustin'
for
Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes?" And they're like, "Fuck yeah!" The show was over by 10, which we were very excited about.
Same.
And we left. And I was like, oh man, we're gonna get home by like midnight. This is gonna be an early show, dude, because sometimes we don't get home till 2 in the fucking morning. So we're like, hell yeah. Hell no, we got to the Hollywood Casino or something like that. That's like halfway through Albuquerque, right? There was dead traffic. There's a big old car accident. So we
At
we
the
ended up
Downs or Santa Ana?
So it's like halfway through Albuquerque and Santa Fe. It's like the midway point.
Oh,
It's past.
the Black Mist, the one in San Felipe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, right there where it's just a long stretch. We were
Yeah.
at standstill traffic for like an hour and a half.
Dang.
But thankfully John drove, so I fucking fell asleep in the backseat like a baby.
There you go.
But-
I've seen it.
Yeah,
all the
me
time.
too.
While transporting a corpse.
Yep.
You know you fucked up, right?
It's never bound to fail. But the craziest thing was on Saturday when we got out, I just parked on the side of the road on a parking meter down on Central or whatever. And when we walked to the venue and we got out, it was an entirely different Central, bro.
Did you see any Scante Warriors or what?
What do you mean?
Some fucking crackheads and shit?
No, bro. So Central was live, dog. Central was live. We walked out. The streets were shut down, dude. Like there was cones everywhere. Like you couldn't drive unless it was down the main Central. And I was like freaked out. There was people everywhere. It turns out there's nightclubs at like every other street on Central, bro.
Yeah.
So we were walking down. We walked past that cake one. We passed the library. We passed a few other places, and there was just heads up the ass at every club. There was just tons of people outside. There was food trucks on the side of the road. It was like a bunch of
That
college
actually sounds
kids.
pretty legit.
That's why I
bro.
told you guys. I was like, why didn't you
sounds pretty
guys?
lit.
We got to go hit it up one of these Saturdays that it
I'd be
happens.
down.
They closed like from 5th from 5th Street to 8th Street on Central. That's all closed off.
Let's not start me off with 4 shots that time, though.
Yeah, you just need to stop drinking, bro.
You need to go in sober first of all.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
That's what the homie says all the time when we tell him stories about you. He's like, Andrew just needs to quit. At first he's like, Andrew should never do cocaine.
No.
Based on his attitude and his personality, he should never do cocaine.
And I agree with that.
And then I told him about what happened this weekend, and I didn't even go into details. And he's like, "Yeah, Andrew just needs to quit drinking. He just has to stop." That's where that's all
what it comes
rooted
down
from.
to.
Yeah,
I need
it's
to-
all rooted to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude, there was just
Or
like
fill my stomach up more.
yeah, that whole entire Central was just packed full of people, bro. And
That shit, dude.
bunch of
honestly.
college kids, bro. Because
Of course,
the,
all
the
the
university's
UNM,
just down
yeah.
the road or
No,
whatever. but
definitely, yeah.
yeah, I was like, holy fuck. It honestly was like sensory overload for me, and I like was having a small like panic. I'm like, dude, I was like, Carla, how the fuck are we gonna get out of here? My car's right there, but there's like 2 cops like right there. Like, how am I gonna get back on the street? Do we have to wait till this is all cleared? Like, that's gonna be like 3 a.m, dude. I want to go home. I was all like, she's just like, just get in the fucking car and just keep driving. I'm like, all right. And we just kept driving until we hit the end of Central and it hits that roundabout, and we ended up fucking on the outside of it. But it was insane.
No, definitely, bro. I'm down to go hit that up, though. That sounds like pretty legit. To go walk the streets and see what's going on.
Club hopping and shit.
I got a theory on that. The reason why you drink like a fucking, like the reason why you let loose like a degenerate is because of that married life that you had for a while.
I was in the married life for a long time, bro.
Period. You know?
I guess so, man.
think so.
Because I hated drinking, honestly, dude. I hated drinking.
This is your girl's equivalent of getting a haircut. Well, I mean, you did do
His
that.
whole face.
Yeah, bro. I cut all my hair off. I got a new truck. I left an 8-year relationship.
He dyed it blue.
I dyed it blue.
I remember the blue hair. Sexy as fuck.
I almost did it. No lie. I almost did it. But no, honestly, dude, after the whole married life, yeah, no, 100%. Because even when, that's something I do realize, is when I was living with my ex, I would buy a 5th. She wasn't drinking too much at that time.
She drinks a lot now.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Just like you,
What a
she
coincidence.
just like you
What
for
a
real.
coincidence.
She gets extremely drunk now too, dog.
Damn, let you guys tell it. Huh?
But
bro.
yeah, one time she got so fucking drunk for Comic-Con, I had to essentially carry her out and down the street because she was so fucked up. And she's just like, I'm a good drunk, right? I'm like, I guess.
Oh no, bro, that's terrible. I'm a good drunk, right?
At least I'm not causing like problems, right? I'm like, I mean, I guess we're leaving early.
It depends where you start drawing the line at problems.
Yeah.
How long would a 5th last you?
A 5th would last me. Yeah, when I was living with her, a 5th would last me. No lie, bro, a whole month. A whole month.
Holy crap.
A whole
That's
month.
like a night even when I was drinking, bro.
Yeah, man, because even I would sit there and I would even sip on it. That would be it. Like, it was usually Crown, because when I had started drinking at Domino's with my managers,
It was Crown.
It was, no, it was either Tennessee Honey,
You.
yes, or Hornito Silver, or both. And yeah, at the same time.
Gross.
Yeah, they're degenerates, bro. Degenerates. One of them actually ended up killing Robohead. One of them ended up killing Robohead.
What's Robohead?
Remember, like, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't understand like the
RIP,
details.
Yeah, you didn't even need to get into it. It would say hit me. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, R.I.P. Robohead, bro.
Yeah,
I
RIP
had-
him for real.
If you're from Spania, you know who
you
Robohead
better
is.
know Robohead, bro. If you're at least over the age of like maybe 24,
25.
25,
No, bro, I want to
24.
say anyone between the ages of 25 to like 20. They remember
No,
Robohead.
not under. I don't think.
I think
under
kids
know
would
him.
notice him.
Sometimes, yeah.
because
I
he
think
was
yeah.
out
If
on
they
the
saw him,
streets
like
and
if you're
shit.
driving on your way home and you see the dude in the middle of the street, you're not gonna forget that guy.
That's
Mhm.
a fucked up way to transition into that. Dude.
Yeah.
The fact
Anyway,
that you used to party with one of them that did it.
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. Well, I mean, it was not on purpose, from what I.
I
don't know
mean,
the
usually it's
details,
not. It's usually not.
but- I mean, sometimes it is. I have another crazy
Did it
story
for The
about
Rock.
that, though. Domino's, honestly, I was working with a bunch of criminals at Domino's, but
It's like I feel like that's any pizza place.
Any
actually.
fast food joint, bro.
yeah, man. Well, let me give you a
Didn't
few
you tell
examples.
us the story of?
Let me
about
tell you guys the
yeah.
story about Cracker Jack. That's how I'm going to say it from now on. I'm going to tell you the story about Cracker Jack. So, when I was at Domino's, there was this dude who came in. He was light skin, blue eyes, and this like pretty poofy blonde afro. Right? He was like a shorter version of.
He looked
of
like
Gravy.
fucking what's his name?
Sean O'Malley.
There you go, but shorter and thicker.
No, from
He was a little-
Silence
had a
of
little
the
more
Lambs,
muscle.
Buffalo Bill.
What signs of the land buffalo? Damn, puts the lotion on its skin.
Exactly.
Or it gets the hose again.
I need the hose again. So
You put the Joe Dirt in the hole.
So what'd you do with Buffalo Bob?
Well, so tell us
ain't
about
nothing.
Buffalo Bob.
What's everybody asking me that question? But so Cracker Jack, he gets hired at Domino's, right? I had been working there already for like maybe like 2 months, and Cracker Jack gets hired. And he wants to be like, he's very aggressive about wanting to be a manager right away. He wants to be a manager. And, you know, the manager's like, cool, like, we really like your enthusiasm, man, but, like, you got to see how everything operates first. He's like, you never worked at a place like this. And he's like, all right, fine. He was upset about it. I worked with the guy for a total of 2 weeks, mind you, when I tell you this story. A total of 2 weeks. Every day he would, like, go throughout, like, the restaurant, because he was a cashier, so he would make the pizzas and take payments. And the drivers, which I was, we hung out in the back. We did prep work and dishes and drive. This dude, he would walk to the back and start doing the dishes. Out of nowhere, I'm like, cool, whatever, man. I ain't gonna do the fucking dishes. But he would start, like, it's not so weird now because I listen to, like, a lot of the old music now. But it was really weird when he would do it. He would, like, sing, like, really old songs, like, you know, like Shaboom, like Life Could Be a Dream. Not exactly that song, but like things from like that era, like old music.
Frank Sinatra type of
Yeah. And it was like creepy when he did it though. It was like really weird. And I told everyone that I thought he was like some really weird.
Who the fuck did he kill?
Let him get to it.
Oh
let
my
him get
God,
to it. It
what
gets
the
insane,
fuck?
dog.
So
I
it gets
can't believe
pretty
you've never
crazy.
heard
It gets
the story.
pretty crazy. Yeah, bro.
the story gets crazy.
So there's a rumor that he had that was like going around the restaurant saying that he lived in his van out back, which was true. That was completely verified because that's where he
Van
came
never
from and
moved,
went
yeah.
to every day. It was between the Super Save and
the
the Domino's.
Yeah.
Yeah, he parked it just in the parking lot. That's where he lived. Apparently, I don't know where the hell he came from. And the second rumor was that in that van living with him was a trans chick, technically, because it's a dude wanting to be a girl, right? It has a penis, but it wants to dress like a female. And that part was like never verified. Everyone like, I don't even know where that rumor even came from. I don't know who even started that. But one night when I'm delivering pizzas, because I was always the closing driver, and we delivered until midnight. One night I was out there at like 11:30 making a run out to Lower San Pedro. To Upper San Pedro. And I had to turn around and go through Lower San Pedro.
Was there like a car accident or something? Or
I thought so at first. The road from Dandy Burger all the way up to the turnoff to by the movie theater was completely lit up. Ambulances, fire trucks, police cars, all the way, bro, completely lit up. And my mom, she was part of search and rescue, so she has the ham radio. So I text her right away, or I call her rather.
Damn, your voice got all hoarse or what?
Yeah, I did, bro. Fucking that night walking out in the middle of the night at DB, bro, fucking killed my throat. That's exactly what it is.
How much dicks you take down that road, bro? Jeez.
God damn it.
2. Mine and the driver's.
Okay.
That's how he paid for that ride.
Boing.
He told me it was a cigar.
Pause.
Anyway, so the road was lit up. So I go around and I tell my mom to get on the radio to see what's going on. And she's like,
Oh, shit.
the road's lit up. I tell my mom to get on the radio. And she says that, oh, they're waiting for someone. There's supposed to be someone coming in from out of town. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So I go back and I tell my my managers and stuff, right? Because at this time at Domino's, after 10 o'clock, it's just 2 managers and the closing driver, and that's it. So I go back and I tell my managers, hey, this is what I saw. They're like, oh, that's crazy. 2 days later, my manager comes to me and he's like, hey, you remember when you saw that? I was like, yeah. He's like,
It fucking ties in, huh?
Just keep the lid off, Drew.
yeah,
Just,
you're right.
just keep the lid off.
I'm gonna knock it over, dude. I'm afraid I'm gonna knock it over. But he's like, Jack. He's like, it was Jack. I was like, what do you mean it was Jack? He's like, apparently Jack.
Hold on. So his name really was Jack?
No, that's why I call him Cracker Jack. This is
Okay,
why I call him
thought you
Cracker
just called
Jack.
him Cracker Jack.
Was he white?
He was
Yeah.
white, blue eyes, and blonde afro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
Like Sean
he was
O'Malley.
Hitler's poster child.
There you
Anyways,
go. And
That's why
I
I did
tell
this
him-
crazy ass shit. Huh?
yeah, still trying to take off the lid. You see that?
Fuck.
And so it turns out this dude met some chick on Grindr, and in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Grindr's the gay app.
It's the gay app.
Yeah.
He met a chick on Grindr in Las Vegas, Nevada, and he went to go pick her up.
Turns out he was a guy, and he
Turns
lost his
out,
shit.
no, she was like I don't know.
Actual chick.
I think she might have even been underage. I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure.
Okay, anyways.
That I'm not too sure about.
Yeah.
But he fucking kidnapped her, picked her up. Right, it started off as like because they were supposed to meet up or whatever. He ends up like kidnapping her, bringing her all the way to fucking New Mexico. He had her chained up in the back of his van with. Turns out the second rumor was true. The transvestite, the dude was back there. His whole plan, because like a week before he did this, he was asking everybody in the restaurant. He's like, "Oh, do you guys know like any caves out here?" And of course, when you're from New Mexico, it's like everybody wants to see the caves. Yeah. Everyone knows where there's some caves, so everyone starts telling him, "Oh, there's caves here, there's caves there, there's the band, caves." Turns out he was gonna go take this chick to one of these caves and like force her to have all his kids and make like a little army of.
A bunch of fucking
a bunch of cults, yeah, a little cult or something, bro. But they caught him, of course, because they knew he was coming in. And and then I didn't work with Jack anymore.
What the fuck? Have you ever like looked him up to see where this?
I never have, bro. I have never ever done it, but I should. I don't know his last name. I just know his first name is Jack.
Damn, that's fucking wild.
It was,
and that's probably even some fake ass name that he was going by too.
No, because it was on his driver's license. Yeah, because they had it.
It's pretty easy to get a fake fucking ID.
This guy doesn't seem like the smart enough type of person.
Yeah, he was not smart enough for that.
Dude, what the fuck? That's fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, I told you that story would have fucked. That story kind of.
Yeah, and then
crazy shit. Man.
Not as crazy, but I worked with this other guy. You guys have seen him around. He was a homeless guy. He ended up one of the homeless guys, but he was one of the drivers with me at the time. He had a car. And he used to write his own freaking credit card tips on people's receipts. Yeah, he's the whole reason why I put like zeros and scribble all kinds to make it obvious. Put my signature to see the tip. But no, he's the whole reason why like I don't mess around on credit card tips. I make it obvious that I'm not putting anything there because of him, because he used to do it all the time.
What a fucking scumbag.
Yeah,
there's always that fucking asshole, dude.
There's always that one of those guys, bro. Always one of those guys. And then it turns out I was actually used to work with like some of the two like biggest meth dealers in town. But they were like going through like child services things, trying to not get the like 3 or 4 kids taken away. So they like cut their shit. We're trying to like kind of trying to straighten up their shit. I know they were still selling out of the Domino's. I know they were. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, dude. A bunch of criminals. I worked with a bunch of criminals at just that one Domino's, bro. Just that one Domino's.
That's the only food joint you've worked at, huh?
Yeah, no, fuck food. I've worked at everywhere once. Now I'm in medical. I've done finance a couple times. I actually really enjoy finance, but I've done food, convenience, or what do you call it? Retail. There you go. Retail, food, finance. Now I'm in the medical, and honestly, fuck food and retail. Fuck food and retail. Never again. Mm-mm.
One of like the first official jobs I had was there at Wendy's when I was like 16, 17. And same thing, dude. There was a lot of piece of shit that I worked with. You know what I mean? There's like 1 or 2 kids that are there just because they're getting ready to go to college, but the rest of them were on the verge of being homeless, fucking doing heroin in the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty bad. There was like 2 or 3 dudes that I worked with, and fucking one of them even overdosed in the fucking restroom there, dude. I'm like, fuck.
No way.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty bad. I haven't seen the dude around since, and he was an older dude, bro, and yeah, pretty wild. He'd be there all smoking fucking heroin in the restroom and shit, and dude, just a fucking piece of shit, I swear.
Damn, man. No, yeah, the food, especially here in Espanola, man. The food industry is not it. I don't like to get food from around here.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like that everywhere, you know what I mean? Could be worse, could be like fucking Skid Row, fucking homeless population through the fucking roof.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, but it's just when we were working at the gas station together, dude, and I knew like some of the homeless were working at Wendy's at that time, bro. I'm like, I still haven't eaten that Wendy's. I'm scared to go eat there.
Dude, I haven't eaten there since I worked there, and I'm started like 10 plus years for me.
That's one thing is I've never got tired of Domino's. I worked there for like a total of like 4 or 5 months.
Thanks, Drew.
Thanks, Drew.
And I worked there for like a total of like 4 months. And in all honesty, man, I love the food. I eat the food there every day. I didn't care. I ate the pizza. I didn't care. I still do. I love that.
You can't get me to eat parasol ever again, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, you fucking tolerated it for 15 fucking years, I could imagine.
15 years, yeah. No.
I'd fucking hate it too.
Dude, they could have threw you a quinceañera.
They did practically. For
Yeah, goodbye.
they saw this Hito fucking turn into a man. A la verga.
I know, bro. They saw you like get balls on your face. Just
And
kidding.
then I got them removed.
I got it removed.
Speaking of balls on your face, dude. There was one time. This was when I was working at Parao with this fucking guy, and there was this one. One of the. A la verga. There was one of the hosts that he wanted to hook up with or whatever.
Face palm into the mic is the best.
Dude, he walks up to all of us. He's like, I just want to put her balls in my mouth. I'm like, what? The
Yo,
fuck did you say?
Pause.
I was like, pause, bro. I was like, what the fuck did you say? And he's like, you know what I mean. I was like, no, I don't. That was fucking great.
I need her balls in my mouth.
Fuck, dude. Yes.
That's next way I'm hitting on the next chick on Tinder, bro. I'm telling him I need your balls in my mouth.
Well, pause. We better be careful what you wish for.
I know, dude. The last time I put something out in the universe, it happened to me.
Yeah, fuck.
Let's see who gets kicked out. Oh my
Fucking
god.
asshole.
I can't believe, bro. I mean, I kind of can, but
I can see
I mean,
happening.
I can see it happening slowly over the night, but
I think you just get too excited. You're like, oh yeah, we're going out to Albuquerque. Oh, and we have a B&B so I can get extra favors. That's
no,
cool.
my whole plan
I
actually.
think
I
it's in
even
your
told
head.
this guy.
You
I even
just-
told this guy that I didn't want to drink. Like, he asked me for another shot right before we got into the lift. I was like, no. I'm like, I'm good.
All right, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. And he took more. I was trying to be cool that night, but there's just like that certain level, bro. Like when it just tips over the edge, and it's just nonstop from there.
That's a thing, bro. With drinking, like, you either know your limit or you're just a fucking degenerate. And I was a degenerate that night. I'm not gonna lie.
One is not enough, and two is too much.
That's why I don't
That's
drink
what it
at all
is.
anymore, because I know I wouldn't be one of the
I was telling.
moderate. Like, let's go have a drink. Let's go have dinner and have one drink, or no.
Have a beer after
That's-
work.
yeah.
That's
That's not
literally
me.
that's literally how what I was telling Reese the next morning. I was like, "Fuck, I think I have to pull like, I think I have to pull a Gonzo and just quit. I think I just have to quit."
No, dude, I told you the same thing too, dude. Because like, dude, I'm getting too fucking fat, bro. I need to start working out again. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
I've been-
Fuck.
I haven't
Drop
been to the gym.
alcohol, you're gonna guaranteed to lose 15 to 25 pounds.
I haven't gone to the gym in
Yeah.
like 2-3 weeks already, dude, and I feel like really lazy. about it. I
Even
feel
me
like shit.
with like the small body mass I had when I quit drinking, I
Mhm.
dropped 15 pounds. 15 pounds. Me, my body frame, my little small body lost 50 that was from all the alcohol.
It's because you're cutting out all the cokes and all the sugar and shit too. 'cause
Yeah.
there's
That's
a lot
one
of
thing I
sugar in
can't do
alcohol.
soda. I don't like soda, but yeah, there's a shit ton of sugar in
And
alcohol.
Mhm.
especially the shit you drink.
Because I got my fucking my membership. I'm actually gonna hit it tomorrow before I go to work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's something
It's
I've
the
been
first-
wanting to do is waking up early and just hitting up the one here in town, and then maybe even showering there, go back to my house, and then get ready for work.
Yeah,
Because I'm too lazy to go after work because I get out late, obviously.
well, it's
here.
fucking
Yeah, we've been trying to wait for you to go to the gym together.
don't
and
even
then
try,
we're like,
bro.
yeah,
Don't
John's
even.
like, should we wait for Andrew? You think he'd want to? I was like, do you want to wait here till
I would want
7
to.
o'clock,
Yeah.
bro? And he's like, yeah, I know you're right. I want to get
Yeah.
the workout done and be home by 7.
Because you guys go to the one on the opposite side of town that
Yeah,
I work
because it's
at.
closer to us because we
Yeah.
live on the opposite. We work on the opposite side of Santa Fe.
Yeah, so
So
there's one literally right next to my work, so I'm like, crap.
yeah, that
Yeah.
makes it so much convenient for
I know
It's
there's
right
a-
next to his.
I know there's an Anytime on airport. Is there fucking Anytime out there in St. Michael's?
Yeah, dude, right
it's
next to the Smiths.
Yeah,
No shit.
yeah, it's kind of.
You remember where Cello took us, where we fucked up on the
with the restaurant?
with the restaurant? It's there.
Yeah.
No fucking shit.
Next to the place where you
Oh,
go get
okay.
your drug test too, because that's where I went to
Concentra.
go.
Oh, is
Yeah, by Concentra.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a
Oh
little
yeah,
clinic.
it's right there.
No
Yeah.
fucking shit. There's one here in town too, by the way. And I don't know
Concentra?
if they're ever gonna send you to that one. Yeah, you know,
No.
on La Jolla Street where
Oh yeah, that's where I went for Domino's.
Ah, yes, I know
That's
exactly.
how I
by
got-
the
Yeah.
by the laundromat and stuff, right?
That's how I got fired from Domino's.
you didn't have to do no rack stop, right? For
Rack stop.
for
you
yeah,
mean?
the reason why you went to jail. I don't want to get it. I don't want to say it, but you didn't have to, huh? It wasn't court ordered for you or nothing, huh?
Does it sound like
I
it?
never got to it. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
never got into that phase of.
Oh yeah, no, this guy got his shit
I got
dismissed.
super lucky because
You
they
guys
closed the
closed-
case,
that's
and then when they
right.
got opened it again, they put it on hold, and my defense attorney really kicked ass.
Who the
for
fuck
that.
did I have to pick up there one time? One of my other homies, dude, I had to pick him up there.
D-boy?
He doesn't have a D-dub. He wouldn't have his job if he did.
It would be what is D-Boy working?
He's still doing the merchandising. Okay. Yeah, and he's actually like becoming a sales rep. Yeah. He's actually becoming a sales rep now too.
Fuck yeah.
So hell yeah. I always told him, I was like, dude, you should jump on that. And he's like, no, fuck no, I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm like,
you're not going anywhere if you're comfortable.
Yeah, man, comfortable. You got to get out of that comfort. That's how I screwed myself for 2 years.
I mean, fucking 15 up out of 13 years up out of SWAT 2, dog. Just out of complete comfort.
I don't know. It is comfort, but at the same time, like, you know what to expect too. You know what I mean? Even on a hectic day working in a fucking kitchen, like, you already know fucking it's gonna end. You know what I mean?
It's either gonna be shit or it's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Super shit.
Yeah.
Make a shit.
I need some of that unleaded.
How does he say? Crap, make a crap.
Crap.
What you mean, boy?
in Rugrats. In Spider-Man. In Spider-Man, when John Jameson's going through all the pictures. Crap, make a crap. Give you 100 for the lot.
But
that's basically how it works. But yeah, no, so much has changed since I quit fucking Parasol. I try not drinking as much caffeine. I am picking up a cup of coffee a day, though, just because... Going from 5 in the morning, waking up at 10, minimum 10 in the morning to 5 is a big gap.
That's why I'm happy.
Even in a month.
I'm actually a morning person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I'm up early, dude, when I'm awake. And people tell me at work too.
You know, it's not the big issue. It's just I don't like it.
People tell me at work all the time, they're like, I wish I had your attitude. Like, you're so like uppy and bubbly. Yeah, like when you're here in the morning, I'm like, the day just started. I'm like...
You saw me when I fucking woke you up the next day after our
hey, round 2 or what?
Yeah, just being a bubble. So
right away, bro.
Dude, I like waking up early now. Like, before I used to fucking sleep until the sun hit my ass too, but fucking that's when I realized, dude, like, if you get a morning job or whatever, you have fucking all day to go take care of whatever you want. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm not the biggest fan, because I'm up like super early to get to work, but I'm at work so late. So
I get out so tired, bro, and I don't do shit. I don't understand.
It's mentally exhausting, bro.
Your body's still
there's a difference,
bro.
man.
That's probably, you're right.
Because it's only, a month for you now?
I'm about a month in, yeah.
It's
a lot longer, too. I used to only work 5 hours, and
you're doing an 8-hour job now.
I'm doing 9, but I get a half-hour lunch, half-hour break. So
you get a half hour?
You get a half hour for lunch, and then
but you guys
get 2
are there on
breaks.
that side of town. There's like everything on that side of town.
Taco Bell's right there. Wendy's is there. McDonald's is there.
The KFC's beauty of DoorDash, bro.
DoorDash too.
Yeah, that was my best friend.
Even Walmart is literally 2 minutes away from me, so I can go get a sub or just some food from Walmart if I'm really feeling super lazy and don't want to wait.
That's it.
Yeah, honestly, that is really cool. I think working in Santa Fe has a lot of perks. That's something
absolutely.
I hated
You don't have to go fucking show your face in Española for shit anymore.
When I was working there by the Big Five, man, when I was doing the loans, oh my god, everything was at my fingertips. Right there, working right there, man. Everything. You had Sonic across the street. You got Cheeks. Just kidding.
Oh, you're talking about Santa Fe. I thought you said Española.
The one there in Cerrillos, huh?
I never worked by Big Five in Española, huh?
The one there in Cerrillos, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That one right there. That's
right by the
loan office
and stuff. All that.
Yeah, I was in between the Big Five and the Dollar Tree.
I'm sure brother would have loved to work, or he did work there for a while, huh? I'm sure he loved to work when he worked there, huh?
Oh my god, dude!
Just across the street, go see my girl.
Oh my god!
Now he has a Dutch Bros. The Dutch Bros is his
sworn enemy.
Well, no, now the Dutch Bros is just gonna get all those ghost hauntings and shit from all the swallowed children.
All the swallowed children. This guy.
Shit, all the abortions they probably did in the back. I don't know what the fuck goes down in Cheeks, but it probably wasn't pleasant. I mean, they shut it down for a reason, right?
She's on 15 abortions. She's about to get a nuke.
She's about to get a nuke.
When you see the C-section for the kid.
I like your cut, G.
We're terrible people. Terrible.
You're damn right I am. I ain't afraid to admit it.
I ain't got no kids, dog. I don't care.
Y'all are assholes. That's why y'all beat each other.
Y'all the same. That's why you kick each other's asses.
Yeah. No, but back to the gym thing, though. I'm for real serious about working out.
No, and she hit me up about doing... He's gonna start another workout routine. He's like, if you want, we'll hit it up in the morning.
That's a good way to get you motivated. I like working out with that chick.
I'm like, bro, I wake up at 5 in the morning. He's like, after work at 7. I'm like, fuck.
I used to meet him at his house at 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about waking up at 4:30 doing a workout, then going to work at 7, dog. You got me fucked.
So
I'd rather try it after work.
If you work out, dog, and your workout leaves you exhausted,
you're doing it wrong. That's what Lenchi told me.
You're doing it wrong, and your eating habits are fucking shit, dude. Because when I go and
know
work
that's
out,
my issue for sure.
I fucking hate working out at night, bro. Because I'm wide awake. I'm like, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? I get all pumped.
Honestly, dude, every time I work out, I take a nap right after.
I can't, dude. I fucking can't.
I'm dead ass exhausted, bro. I get dead ass
exhausted. That's just how I am. I'm too tired.
I get too much endorphins released into my body. I mean, fucking, what is it?
Probably is my eating habits, though. I know I do not do as much water as I need to.
You don't do water and you sit on your ass all day.
Yeah, I sit on my ass all day.
That's your issue. Mm-hmm. On my position, I'm at least still standing 70-80% of the time.
Oh yeah? At least. Damn. Yeah, no, I've been sitting at a desk for like the last 6 years.
It could be worse, bro. You could be shaped like Dom. He doesn't go out. At least we drag our ass to the disc golf park once a week.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like, get you that.
I like that. I like it. Keeps me active. Honestly, ever since we started playing disc golf, though, like haven't been wanting to sit in front of my Xbox. Like I'll sit there and I'll be like,
PlayStation 4, my PS5, I rarely turn it on, bro. I turned it on today to watch a movie or whatever, and this guy walks in on me passed out.
Dead, dude, dead.
He's like, what did you say? Are you awake?
Yeah. Damn, boy, you alive?
Oh. Why'd you take NyQuil, by the way? I'm gonna be with Reese on this. Why'd you not take DayQuil?
I took DayQuil when I was working. It didn't fucking do shit.
But why would you take NyQuil?
Because I had a fierce running nose, bro, and it.
You could still kind of hear it.
Yeah, the NyQuil, sometimes it kicks you in the ass, but it puts in work.
I've never taken
the DayQuil has different stuff in it and helps different situations or something like that. But I always find NyQuil more effective.
Dog, you know what you should really do? Just pop open one of those tabs, put on some foil, and smoke it, brother.
Get that bubbly.
And it'll hit you faster, brother.
Just do a bump.
Yeah, right. It's like how they say, stop being a pussy and just do cocaine.
Cocaine, bitch, come on.
Yeah.
Do you sleep with your window open?
No, I try not to because the fucking mosquitoes will come in and chew my ass up.
Because I was going to say that might be it because the weather change. It's getting fresh in the morning, bro.
Bro, it has been. Mm-hmm. It has been. I feel like that's what really didn't help my throat is when I got home that next night, I didn't turn off the AC. And it was freezing the next morning in my room, bro.
I fucking bet it was.
Even last night, I had the worst night's sleep, dude. I was sweating. I had to put on pain patches. I fucking took medicine, bro. I turned my fan off.
I could get you some fentanyl patches. Just get
no Fenty patches for me, dog. And then I had to turn it on at the middle of the night because I got hot. It was fucking rough. I had a really rough last 24 hours.
Ouch.
Yeah. Just fucking going through it, huh?
I don't know where to, bro.
Were you able to get rid of those Pantera tickets, by the way?
No. Fucking Pantera took
Did you at least get it for the $25 so? All right, at least.
Yeah.
So you're losing out on one ticket, essentially.
Incubus was one of those $25 tickets.
Because I was driving home. I was driving to work, and I'm like, I feel like shit. But then again, should I really call in a month in? And I called John for some advice. I'm like, what should I do, John? And he's just like, you can do whatever Basically, he's like, you can basically do whatever. If you want to go to work, tough it out, but they won't be mad at you if you send an email and say, I'm sick and I can't go in. Oh, so I toughed it out, and I shouldn't have done that. Because Carla yelled at me so much like a kid. She just like, I'm like a little fucking kid, dude. She's like, you're sick, you gotta stay home and rest. You still went to work, huh? Why the fuck? And then...
Because I gotta pay bills.
Yeah, I was like, I want to get paid, yeah. Unless I'm actually dying, I'm gonna try to go to work, yo. But I should have listened to him and just stayed at home because my body did need a lot of rest to recover and stuff. Because
sometimes, bro, we just go to work. Thinking it out really helps out because I got to a point, man, where when I was doing loans and taxes, there was one day I was spitting up blood.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's weird. And then the next day, I was still spitting up blood. So I decided to go to the hospital.
Well, I don't know if that's I don't know if it's a guy thing or if it's an American guy thing. I think it might be an American guy thing where we don't go to the hospital unless we're fucking dying. Anywhere else, did they get covered with their medical insurance? Or like, oh, I'm feeling the discomfort. Maybe I'll go to the doctor.
I get knocked down.
Yeah,
like he puts an accent on.
Because here we don't have no health insurance, so we're like, I ain't going to the doctor. They gonna fucking charge me $10,000, bro. You got me fucked up. Just tell me I'm dying. dying, I'll just die like a man.
Bro, you're gonna go over there.
Preach.
You're gonna go over there and pay $110 for them to tell you that your nose is running. Like,
Yeah.
I already know, bitch.
I know my body well enough to know that I do at least when I get sick. It's not like every year. Sometimes I will get maybe once a year, but when I get sick, I know I do a rough 24 to 30 hours where my body's just fucking crushed, dude. Like I'm like I said, I got pains, I got aches, I got runny nose and stuffy nose and fever and all that. But by like the 30 hour point, I'm straight.
You
Like
get growing pains too, Hito?
I haven't grown. I haven't grown in a while, dog. I'm
He's a shower, not a grower.
Pause.
I seen it.
Hey, how much? Seen you, dick.
Hey, what up? It's your boy.
Thinking
Skinny
about
penis.
you like.
Been thinking about you.
Been thinking about you. Anyway, what were you gonna ask?
How much did you pay for the hat? I barely snapped out that it was about Lachi.
Oh, you didn't notice?
No. I'm just laughing because the
All this
inside
stuff.
joke.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Thinking about you like.
Thinking about you.
The merch was cheap. It was $20.
I'm sorry, I'm going to air it out, bro.
No, don't do it.
Don't
I'm not
do
going to
it.
say who.
Don't do it. Just leave it
All
alone.
right. All right.
Just leave it
Alright,
alone.
we'll keep it
We'll
where it
keep
is.
it between us.
We'll
We'll
keep
talk
it an
about it.
inside joke.
We'll keep
I'll tell you off
behind
camera.
the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's funny as
No,
fuck.
I know.
Fuck.
I know. I know.
So how much again? 25?
$20.
20
$20.
bucks. What else?
$20 hat.
What else are they selling?
T-shirts, a couple of T-shirt
That hat
designs.
is
They
really
had
nice, though.
patches. They had stickers. So I
know-
bought a
know you
sticker
got-
and
yeah.
I bought a sticker and I bought a hat. I was gonna get a hat with like a green rim and like the logo was like red and then there was white
like
in
the-
it. And
Was
shit.
it stitched at least? The other hat? Or no?
It was a patch. They applied a patch on it. The patch that they were selling. But I'm like, try to match green with other stuff. I'd rather just get a black and white hat because I need more black and white hats.
Fuck it, just wear the green.
I mean, I have the green chili cheeseburger hat. And I
yeah.
wore that for 50 cents, and I got a bunch of compliments and shit. 'cause I had
G-Unit.
G-Unit.
Oh.
It was tight, bro. I swear, it was so tight. The homie had such a good time. He's like, I don't know what it was about that fucking concert, bro. It might be like in my top 10 of all time. I'm like, dude, that wasn't you there experiencing it. That was 10-year-old you experiencing 50 Cent, bro. That's why you had such a fucking good time at that show. It was,
What other songs did he play? What
he
was
played
the
all the
last-
classics, dog. He played
Many Men.
at the end. Yeah, towards the
and
end.
Baltimore Love thing?
Negative, no.
Fuck.
Piggy
He
Bank.
played
Piggy Bank.
Maybe.
Oh, is that not the name of that song?
Clank,
That one.
clickety clank. The money
That one.
goes into my
I don't know if that's what the
piggy
name of it is. I don't
bank.
listen to the guy. I just know I was 10 years old once, so.
Yeah, so it was more or less when we were about 10. But it was tight. And before we have to go on the last break, I'll tell you guys. On the way out, we were walking. We parked at the very end of the Isleta, where it's not even really a parking lot. It's just like an outside area. So we were walking to the car. There's like a group of like 3 younger girls and their mom. And the mom's like, "Oh, I'm calling off of work today." And I'm like, "Bitch, I gotta work at 7. That's all I thought to myself. And the little girls are just being little girls, running around, being annoying. They're not little girls; they're like 16, but we're old. But
we're old.
at one point, one of the girls is like walking ahead of the group, and she's like, "Oh my God, they smashed our windshield! They broke into our car, guys!" And they're like, "You're lying! Oh my God, you're lying!" And then like the closer we got, we saw that the window was shattered and the door was pried open, and like all the other doors were open. We're like, fuck. They really done burked your car, girl. At least your car is fucking.
Out here in Albuquerque,
At least they fucking kept your car there, yo. That's all I thought was
I hate to
fuck.
fucking laugh, dude. But that's
Yeah,
Burkett, you're right.
Yeah,
Dude.
and all I thought in the back of my head, yeah. All I thought in my back of my head was, yo, at least they fucking. All I thought in the back of my mind was like, damn, yeah, lady, you're definitely calling into work tomorrow.
Fuck,
Yeah.
At least your catalytic converter's still there.
Yeah, fuck. But then the homie that drove us, he took off running to his car, like if
As
they
if-
were hitting every other car and shit. He was all freaked out and ran to the car. I was like, your car's fine, bro.
Fuck no,
I
I would
mean,
have freaked
even
out.
if it
Yeah.
was hit, it's like, what the fuck is you getting there faster gonna do?
Yeah,
No, fucking give me a sense of fucking.
at least relief or something,
yeah.
you know. But it's like we probably figured that they probably left something valuable in view for them to just quick smash
To
and
pick
grab.
that specific car.
Yeah, it was just a quick smash and grab.
Was
They
it at
had
least a nice car?
It was. It was.
Maybe, I don't know.
It
yeah,
was
there had to be
middle
something in
class.
view.
It was
There had to
middle.
be.
It was a middle class vehicle for sure. You know, it was in like a Escalade or something like that. But it was like like maybe a nice Kia or something like that. But yeah,
Fucking Kias.
they done bootleg the car, baby. So anyway, so this episode is gonna be a late episode. It's a late Wednesday episode, dropping on a Friday.
Yeah, late Wednesdays.
Technically, because we're recording it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, instead of fucking our normal Sunday or Tuesday night.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
You want to tell them the reason why we're recording late?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I work at a doctor's office, and we had this patient who had come in this previous Friday, and they called us on Tuesday and let us know that they tested positive for COVID, and so I did have a sore throat that Monday, but as we just kind of elaborated on throughout this episode, I'm pretty sure it was more of the walking, the alcohol.
I'm sure you screamed a lot.
Did I throw? I don't think I probably did scream a lot.
You probably
Sounds
yelled
like me.
a lot.
Yeah, I probably yelled a lot, screaming, breathing the cold air, walking to the Airbnb. But no, I got tested negative, so we just had a little bit of a late run.
Yeah, we had to postpone it till right now. So
and you're getting over a head cold too.
Yeah,
my little Vito.
A little bug going on.
Still haven't got COVID though.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on some wood.
Oh shit!
But yeah, because I would feel it. I didn't have no COVID symptoms. You know, it was just headache.
Did you ever catch it?
I never know. I've never had.
You haven't caught it yet? Hell yeah.
No, hell no, bro. And that's crazy because like when I was doing loans and taxes, I was traveling everywhere: Las Vegas, Raton, Albuquerque. I
worked at a restaurant. You know how many filthy, nasty people walk in through it.
I dealt with drunks after they
same
left
exact
the fucking
thing.
taco spot.
They either stopped at one or the other usually, but
Torres Madre, bro.
It's fucked up.
Getting all trashed.
Oh yeah, they told us to stay home, so we're fucking.
We're gonna go away.
5,000 miles away from home.
Fuck yeah.
I'm like, you fucking.
No one lives in New Mexico, anyways. It's social distance there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, anyways, yeah, we're gonna call it an episode, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. It was mostly just a wrap up of apparently a really wild weekend on both ends.
Yes, a lot to talk about.
Yeah, a lot of. So, anyways, that's the end. You guys
Appreciate
know how to follow us on socials. I'm Gone with Gonzo. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat.
Sir Tide or Sir.Tide. Either one, Snapchat and Instagram only.
But Instagram, Grim Production, Snapchat, Grim 1.0. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share with a friend. Peace.
See you on Wednesday this time.